Hello, grade 6. Today's lesson is called Sparta and Athens. So today's lesson is called Sparta's government, where it's mainly about Greek and how the government started in Greek and how the city-state of Greek divided into this. So a city-state of Sparta was located on a fertile plain on the Peloponnese, and Sparta became most powerful city-state on the Peloponnese. The Spartans and descendants of the Dorian ancient Greece proudly conquered their neighbors. The Spartan government then forced the conquered people to be Helots. In the time, the Helot population of Sparta became huge. The Spartans developed an unusual form of government. In times of war, two kings ruled, each from a different royal family. So these kings shared authority to decide issues related to war. They proposed new laws to an assembly. The assembly was made up of an adult male citizen of Sparta. The assembly was made up of an adult made of a citizen of Sparta, and it's mainly approved laws proposed by the elders and the elected five wealthy landowners called the ephors to handle day-to-day governing. Though the assembly was important, the elders and the ephors held the real power in Sparta. How the life in Sparta was formed. From an early age, Spartans learned to be strong. At the age of 7, boys were sent to live in training camps to get a Spartan education. As the training camps, boys lived and ate together in the barracks. They learned to accept hardship without complaint, and they obey orders without question. At the age of 18, young men began for a year of formal military training so that they could serve as soldiers. Men continued to live in the barracks until becoming citizens at age of 30. They served as soldiers until age of 60. Spartans girls trained to be strong didn't serve in the military like the boys. They exercised outdoors daily. However, raising children would be their main role. The Spartan women had more freedom than did women in other Greek city-states. Spartans followed a strict way of life. They dressed and lived plainly and ate simple meals. Today, the word Spartan is used to refer something that is simple and strict. The new ideas in Athens. Athens was a very different way from Sparta. Athens was a crossroad of the ancient world between Asia Minor, Africa, and Europe. The location allowed the Athens to have many trading partners, and many Athenians grew wealthy from trade. The Athenians continued to live without written laws. In 620, a lawmaker named Darko wrote the first recorded laws for the Athens, but these laws were very hard. Life in Athens. So, as we said, or as we mentioned, the life in Sparta, let's discuss how the life in Athens goes. In Athens, education was just as important to producing or to produce good citizen as it was in Sparta. Young Athenians learned about good behavior from the fables of Aesop. These stories used animals to teach moral lessons, and then we have from the age 7 to about 14, all but the poorest of the Athens passed the day in school. They studied reading, writing, physical education, painting, and music. After the age of 14, boys from wealthy families could continue their studies with a private tutor. Most boys began learning their father's trade, studying to become bronze workers, carpenters, and potters. Though the Athenian girls studied reading and writing and music at home. Girls also learned skills such as weaving, sewing, and cooking and childcare. About one-third of the people in the Athens were slaves. Many were educated, and some even became doctors and teachers. Others cleaned, cooked, and farmed. Neither the slaves nor women could participate in the Athenian assembly or vote. Thank you so much, grade 6, for listening.